Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower, and I hope you're having a good day, good time, and whatever it is you're doing, you're having a good time. But if you're not, you're having a tower moment, or you feel like you're about to, you come to the right place because tower moments is all I do. All right, so I'm gonna draw two cards from the major arcana deck like this, just like I did, to figure out what the overall energy of the tower reading is, and then I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck, and then we're gonna clarify. All messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this, is when the universe wanted you to see it, and no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So if you're new, welcome to the channel. I hope you like it. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you don't need the help too often, but if you do, you're welcome anytime. Okay, let's get started. The sun on this side of the tower is basically the energy of revelation. There is some kind of truth that's going to be unveiled. And I know I said these messages are timeless, but I feel like the Sun card has been coming out a lot lately. So this probably means that this message is ongoing or for someone who needs to see it. So I hope whoever's out there who needs to see this gets it. Something is going to be revealed about someone that you didn't know, or they're trying to tell you and you just had to see it for yourself to get it. That happens a lot. When you see it for yourself, though, it's usually too late. We don't like to believe other people, right? They'll tell us the whole time, oh, this person's bad for this reason, and this reason, and this reason. And we're like, oh, well, I don't believe you. And then we see it for ourselves, and it happens to us. And then we turn into that person trying to warn others. So that's going to lead to your tower moment, which sucks. And that leads to the Lover's card. Now, I'm the lizard guy right there. That's me. But anyway, this is the energy of an emotional choice. This is a highly charged emotional choice of what you got to do, what you got to choose one or the other. And I don't know what that choice is going to be yet, but we're going to figure out something. It doesn't mean automatic relationship. It just means you have to choose one thing over another. Now, the Star card and the Devil are here, so it might be protection from toxicity. You might be getting away from a toxic situation that you've been in for a long time, for a while now. Maybe not a long time. I don't know. What's a long time to everybody? A little bit different. A couple of years, probably. But yeah, I think you're getting out of that situation, and I think you're going to see them for who they really are. Let's see. Let's go. So, yeah, Four of Cups. You're definitely not letting anything pass you by here. You're on point. You're seeing all the things that need to be seen, so that's obvious. Six of Wands. There's no great victory here. You're feeling pretty beaten and defeated. You feel like you put a lot of work and effort and energy into this for nothing. There's no point to it anymore. So yeah, this reveal is going to be kind of soul crushing, and you're gonna wish you'd walked away from this a long time ago. Just Eight of Cups. You wished you would have left. You're gonna wish you would have left a long time ago once you learn this. So this is one of those situations where you might be completely blindsided and you hate it forever once you find out. I mean, I hope you're not too involved with this person, but if you are, if you're like living with them and they're you know the type, they're just pure evil, and now you figure out everything you thought was true is. Yeah, you're going to regret that. That's going to lead right to your tower moment, and that's going to lead to the Ten of Cups, a relationship that burns. Yeah, there's the Ten of Cups. You thought you had a good relationship, or you in your head you did, but it was toxic, it was bad, and you're realizing it now that this isn't how it should be. So this tower is going to burn this relationship to the ground, and it's going to come in a lot of different ways. Seven of Cups here. So you're going to be... It's not just going to be one thing that goes with it. This person might, I don't know, they might take your apartment. Are they living there without being signed on the lease? Are you just trying to, sneak like, oh yeah, you can live with me. It's fine. They never check. It's cool. They don't, nobody cares. They might care. They might figure it out. They might, someone might turn you in, or someone might, maybe they're doing something so terrible that another tenant turns them in. I mean, this could come at you in a lot of different ways, not just an emotional one. This could be a financial loss. This could be a physical loss. This could be an emotional well, it's going to be an emotional upheaval for sure. But yeah, this destruction could come at you from a lot of different angles. It's not going to just be one. You probably have a lot to lose here. So if you're not in this tower moment yet, and you're with somebody who you suspect and everybody around you has been telling you that they're evil, you might want to get rid of them now before this happens, because sometimes there's no going back. Yeah. Three of Pentacles over the Lovers. You're gonna have to choose. You're gonna have to choose between your money and your people, I think. Two of Swords, you got a big choice to make. So basically, at the end of this, is telling you that you're gonna have to try new things. To move away from the toxicity, you're gonna have to try new things. You're gonna have to go with people that you know a little bit better, people that you might work with for a change. You might have to focus on your money. You might have to focus on yourself quite a bit, because, yeah, this is going to wreck you. I mean, if this energy reads exactly how it right and it resonates, you're in for a bad day. You're in for a bad future. Because this isn't the kind of relationship breakup that just hurts you, right? It's not, oh, well, it hurt. Now they're my ex, but I still have everything. No, this is the kind of relationship that breaks you, and it breaks everything you have. You might be forced to move out of your apartment because you let them live there without saying anything, because you thought you could get away with it for a little while, and then it just turned into months and months and months, and you just kept getting away with it. And that comes to an end. You might lose all your stuff because you don't have anywhere to put it. There's so much for you to lose, and people keep thinking that, oh, I don't have nothing to lose. Oh, my friend, you do. One person can really mess up your whole life bad. And this person probably feels like they're about to do it. It feels like they're about to wreck your whole day. Okay? That's just what the cards say, because the seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups are here. So not only is a relationship ruined, but this destruction comes at you from many different sides. Multifaceted death and destruction. I mean, depression, financial loss, loss of the person, loss of purpose. You might ruin things for other people that in your family that might not even be connected to it. Maybe you need a new place to live, and all of a sudden you're intruding on them. And sure, it's not a burden or anything. They would probably say no, but that just disrupts all their life too. Maybe you lose your job because they were dealing weed and smoking it in the house, and they had a medical marijuana card and they were selling it to people, and you get caught for that. I mean, the cops aren't going to go, well, you didn't know. Ignorance is not really a thing they go for. If you're in the same house with somebody like that, they'll just assume you were in on it too. Especially if the person that does all this just says, oh yeah, he knew all about it, or she knew all about it. They'll take you down too. They don't care. So this could cost you a lot. So if you need to get rid of this person immediately. Star and the Devil. That makes a whole lot of sense now, doesn't it? Protection from toxicity. Yeah, you need to get out. This is your emotional choice. You need to choose yourself. You need to choose yourself, definitely. Danger, Will Robinson, if anybody gets that reference. The Knight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, and this is fast. This is speed. So when this goes down, this is going to go down fast. This is going to go down extremely quick, extremely fast, and it's going to make your head spin. Okay? It's not going to be like, oh, well, we'll deal with it tomorrow. No, it's probably just going to be one thing right after the other. And there's not going to be enough time to keep up with it, and you're just going to have to deal with it until the whole wreckage is over. And then you might have lost everything. And the worst part is, if this person isn't doing something illegal, but it's close enough, they just leave because they've already got somebody on their phone. They've already got a place to go. They don't care about you. They've planned for this. They always have one foot out the door. That's their MO. That's their whole life. They're always on the verge of leaving somewhere else because they don't care. They use people. That's what they've always done. They're using you just like they're going to use the next person. Of course, the next person who hears it's going to be, they're going to tell you, they're going to say how they were either they're going to say like you didn't even exist and they're new in town and they haven't even been here. They haven't been in this town for a whole year and I'm just coming in and trying to get my. I mean, they will lie. They will lie to this person, or they will make you seem like the most controlling freak in the world. How evil you were, a monster, this, that, and the other. And the other person will feel sorry for them. And either way, either you don't exist or you're the bad guy. All right? They don't care about you. They never did. Run. Get out. This situation is nasty. I mean, Tower over the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a fun read. I'm going to show you the cards now, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please think about hitting the old subscribe button. Totally free, and it helps. These messages, I hope they don't resonate with anyone, but if they do and you needed this message and it helps you, I hope I could do something and I could help you see the way through. All right, thanks for watching again, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good luck. Bye.